Hello, I'm Jerry Ford. Is that? It's in my glasses. Let me. There, that's a little better. So, I'm Jerry Ford. I'm going to review a Boston Market Homestyle Meals product, microwavable dinner, Salisbury steak. I have not reviewed this one, so this isn't a revisit. So I was surprised to find that I haven't reviewed this one because, some years ago I was reviewing every one of the microwavable dinners I could find, and Salisbury steak was one of the ones that I was looking for. So either I just overlooked it or just wasn't available at the time. But it says in a savory beef gravy with rotel pasta in a creamy 3-cheese sauce. Excellent source of protein, it says. All right. That's a big old list of ingredients right there. I don't know whether to worry about that or not. Okay, so yeah, got mac and cheese. I learned my lesson about taking this plastic off the other day. Let me bring my trash can over here. Because it has, condensation on the underside of the plastic, and the condensation is mixed with the food juices, and you can get all over your desk, your keyboard, your floor if you're not careful. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let me see if I can, no. Can you see it pretty good? Mac and cheese has some big old curly noodles in there. Cheese looks decent. It's, the cheese is kind of like, the cheese on the noodles are kind of like either the cheese has been Scotch guarded or the noodles have been Scotch guarded, because the cheese doesn't want to stick to it very well. So let me see. I'll pick up one of the noodles and there's not that much cheese on it when I pick it up. It doesn't connect to it. It doesn't attach to it. So I don't know if that means anything or not. Let's go ahead, try one. The noodle is good. I just had this problem with, was it a lean cuisine? Lean cuisine I just did yesterday? Or Smart Ones? Whichever one it was, the mac and cheese just wasn't, it wasn't flavorful. I didn't really get a cheddar. I want the cheddar flavor. And it just wasn't coming through very good. Let me get some here, make sure I got a mess of cheese on them. My wife gets, the boxed macaroni and cheese. I think it's Kraft. She gets that and has a packet of cheese sauce or something, cheese powder, and she boils the noodles and then drains the water off of them, puts them back in the pan, takes that packet, opens it up, sprinkles it on there, and mixes them up, and it's really good. Tastes really good. Is it good for you? No, but it's really tasty. You gotta be kidding me. That noodle just fell off and got cheese sauce on a couple of the keys on my keyboard and on my desk calendar. See, it just doesn't, it's just not safe to eat near your computer. So, I was talking, what was I talking about? Yeah, talking about how my wife makes mac and cheese. At least it tastes like mac and cheese. That was a little better. But still, it's not as good as what I thought it was going to be. Just not big on cheddar. It's edible. Okay, let's check out the Salisbury steak. Decently tender. There's 2 patties in here. I was surprised when the directions say after you heat it for 5 minutes, open it up, and you flip the top patty, not the bottom one. Don't do them both. Why? I'm not totally sure. Unless it's getting cooked on the bottom during the microwave, process. So maybe that's why. I don't know. Wow, that is really good. Garlic and onion powder. Saltiness. That gravy on there, that like beef stock or whatever. I just read, oh, this is called Rotel pasta. The mac noodles that are in there. Rotel pasta in a creamy 3 cheese. So not only am I supposed to be tasting cheddar, I'm supposed to be tasting 2 other different cheeses. So let's where's the nutrition facts? This is good. This is good. Let me get back to that just a minute. Let me do my thing with my bread. It smells like it's all right. Man, it's not good. Okay, so nutrition says 580 calories. Serving size is the 1 package. So there's 580 calories in this package. It says calories from fat. Total fat 32 grams, saturated fat 12 grams, trans fat 1 gram, cholesterol 75 milligrams, sodium 1,390 milligrams. Total carbs is 45 grams, dietary fiber 3 grams, sugar 6 grams, protein 24 grams. Vitamin A, 8%, calcium 15%, vitamin C 4%, iron 15%. Let me just kind of scan just a little bit. Tomato concentrate, sugar, distilled vinegar, salt, onion powder, spice, natural flavor, dried red and green peppers, seasoning, salt, more onion powder, spices, more spices, there's some garlic powder. Contains 2% or less of cheddar club cheese. That's what that other one had in it. That was the only cheese it said. I remember right. Cheddar club cheese and cheddar. Yeah. And even sounds like there's 2 different cheddars, right? And even with that other one didn't get hardly any cheddar at all. So, onions, margarine, natural and artificial flavor, oil, beef broth concentrate. Okay. Natural flavor, beef flavor, salt, and beef and chicken stock. Chicken and beef stocks, salt, sugar, beef flavor, natural flavor, more onion powder, some molasses, some beef fat, some salt, granulated onion beef base, some more beef stock, some more salt, mushroom base. Is there mushrooms in there? Oh, is that one? Looks like a little piece of onion. That is a little piece of onion. Okay, I'm not seeing any mushrooms. Unless they're saying it's in the gravy. In this mushroom base, sauteed mushrooms. When you saute something, you actually physically see it. It doesn't disappear into a broth. It's actual slices of a vegetable, or in this case, mushrooms. More onion powder. Onion powder's been listed like 4 or 5 times. Excuse me. Vinegar, cheese flavor, cheddar cheese, granulated garlic. It is pretty garlicky, which I like. Blue cheese. Blue cheese? Blue cheese is one of my favorite dressings. Now, this is about to aggravate me just a little bit. I don't even get a hint of blue cheese. Blue cheese is a pretty strong cheese, and I'm not even getting a hint of it. I really would have been excited to actually get a little hint of blue cheese. I'd be excited to get a better taste of cheddar in there. How come they can't get that right? I don't understand. But this Salisbury steak is like really good. The beef. The beef flavor is huge, and tailing right behind the beef flavor is that garlic and onion. Pretty big. saltiness. A little piece of gristle. 15 minutes. All right, let's go ahead and rate this. Okay, so the Salisbury steak is really good. If the Salisbury steak was the only thing in here, this would be a 10. But it's not the only thing in here. This mac and cheese is in here too. So let's just do this. I'm going to give it a 10, but I'm going to take away remember the other one I reviewed the other day had big pieces of mushroom. All I'm seeing here are onion pieces. Let me see what this is. Onion. So, see these pieces on here? Those may just be onion as well, but where are the mushrooms? I should even if they're not slices of mushrooms, the mushrooms should be at least as big as the onions. You got to have something to saute. You know, you can't just saute mushroom powder. You know, there's got to be a physical piece of the food in there to saute. So I'm going to take off. This is a shame, really. Take off 2 for because of the macaroni and cheese is just really failing real bad, especially when it's supposed to be 3 cheeses in there. And then I'm going to take away another one because I see no hint. I see no hint that there's mushrooms in there. I get a little bit of a mushroom flavor, but I don't see any physical mushrooms in there, especially when they're supposed to be sauteed. So I'm going to give this a 7. Might be able to put some kind of seasoning on that mac and cheese, hot sauce, something. Even barbecue sauce would at least give it some flavor. All right. Well, I thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. This is what we reviewed today. Never reviewed it before. I'm glad I got to experience it. It's sad that it wasn't 100% meal, but yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.